Day 5 with the daily roundups. I'm here with Boovie. Boovie, last day of qualifying, but it don't feel like it. There's something in the air. It almost feels like we're racing today.
It's palpable, isn't it? I think the sun's high in the sky. It's getting hot. Daytime practice today, so the lads aren't going to suffer with the low sun glaring in their eyes. We've had 133 mile an hour from Hickman, Harrison, and Dunlop. Think we're going to see 134?
100%. I think we're going to see that, and I think we're going to see probably unofficial lap records go today. Obviously, the lap record will only stand in the race, but I think we're going to see potentially 135. We're going to see again, it depends what people are wanting to get out of this session. This is the last day that people get to set up their bikes. There's no real chance to do anything after this. Mm-hmm. So they're either stamping their authority on the Superbike Superstock, or they're going out for one last test of trying something. So potentially we might see them going faster, but we also might just see them just knocking it back ever so slightly, saving a bit of energy, making sure the bike's all right. Same with Birchall's 1:19.4 last night, fastest ever lap ever around the TT course. That lap record unofficially could go today if they're going out to try and break it. But again, do they want to? Do they want to put the undue stress on the engine? I don't know. But like we said, just something in the air.
Do you think there's anyone on a solo that's got what it takes to really stick it to the three at the top?
The only two people I can see realistically is Connor, if he's fit, and Davey. Genuinely, they're the only two I think that could step up into, let's call them what they are, aliens. Like we've seen in MotoGP, we've had that crop of aliens. Those three are the aliens at the TT. But Davey could certainly step up to there, Connor could step up to there, and it only takes one or two of them to have a bad race. Mm-hmm. And there'll be Davey, Connor, John McGuinness, because you can never write him out.
Yeah, James Hillier.
Yeah.
There's plenty of guys waiting in the wings, and let's face it, Pete Hickman's riding a 200 miles an hour M1000 RR. That's never happened before. No one's ever done 6 laps on a 200 mile an hour bike around the TT course. Anything could happen. It's experimental, really, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. The action's getting underway in just about an hour. So Boovie, pop your foot up, relax.
I ain't got time to relax. I need to be on the radio, so I better go find my headphones.
Do it.
See you later, guys.
As you can see, we've had another beautiful day on the Isle of Man, and with the sun high in the sky, you will have absolutely perfect conditions all around the course. I wish you all a safe and enjoyable session. Control out.
Here we are with the legend that is Clive Paget. Clive, on one side of the garage we've got Davey out. He's looking happier by the day, and on the other side of the garage we've got no Connor. Unfortunately, he's in hospital.
Yeah, that's right. We've got some really long faces. Unfortunately, this it can't be helped. Connor's in hospital. He's on a drip in a side ward at the moment. He has an infection. I spoke to him 20 minutes ago, and he's so down, and he's on stop until at least Monday evening. The doctors have told him nothing happening. They won't make a decision till Monday night. But I've already reassured him that his bikes are there for him for next year. If he does have to sit this year's event out, I think I said this earlier in the week, but he's just a lovely human being. There will be motorcycles there for him as long as he wants to race.
Yeah, I think not only you, but I think the whole paddock, the whole island will be good not to see him out. What is the likelihood of him being able to get out? Has he qualified all his bikes that he needs to? So if he is fit enough and they allow him to, he can get out. 100%.
We're qualified on all bikes. Connor obviously knows the circuit well. He knows his motorcycles, but there will be no pressure from us. The priority will be for him to make a good and strong recovery and race motorcycles when he feels fit.
Brilliant. And then on the other side of the garage, we've got Davey. Like I said, he seems to be getting happy by the day.
Yeah,
he's settling into it. And
that's right. People forget, I think, this is Davey's 4th trip to the island. He came in 2017 and 2018 and 2019. Then he did 3 years off from the TT, and everyone says, well, we missed 2 TTs, but 2 years and 51 weeks. And then came back last year. So people shouldn't expect too much. Davey's still on a big learning curve, and there's no pressure from us. He will just keep learning. He said last night, the last lap that he did, the last half, was the best fun and the most he'd enjoyed it this week. Everything seemed to be slotting into place and enjoying it, and providing, people hear me say this so often, if you're enjoying it, you'll go fast anyway.
I think, and I think I've spoken to him a couple of times, and I think one of the reasons he is with you boys is because he knows he can come here and he can have fun, and he's got that family unit around him, like the family is around the team, like his family. But at what point will he start looking towards those top 3 and start, he's served his apprentice now?
That will be, I think Peter started to go particularly quick if you look when he was in his 5th year. But that was 5 consecutive years as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That will be entirely down to Davey. He will go as quick as he feels fit, and if we're on the steps, we're on the steps, and if not, we'll have a cuddle and a sandwich anyway.
Exactly, and I think that's the beauty of Davey is, although he's got this persona of being this cool character who just wants to go out there, have fun and go fast, he's a smart lad, and he won't push until he's ready to push, will he?
That's right. That's the whole intention is that he keeps serving his apprenticeship, and and we get stronger and stronger. Right now, the likes of Peter and Michael and Dean, you have to say, they're on the ball, but they're perhaps going as fast as is necessary, and Davey's got more learning to do.
100%. Right, send our best to Connor, and we'll see Davey on one of those steps.
Thank you, Chris. All the very best.
Cheers. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Can I take a seat?
Yeah, sure.
Is that all right? I've not seen you all week.
Yeah, how you doing?
Firstly, how are you? You all right?
Good.
Nice to see you again. So, been out in the Super Twin, going out on the Superbike later. At your age and at your place in career, you're still young, I know, but do we still look at the times? Do we still look at the leaderboards? Do we still look to be competitive, or are we just out there enjoying ourselves?
Of course, you still want to be competitive, and you always. But I think it's for my own personal. If I did 130.6 on the Honda in 19, I thought if I can do that again, I'll be well happy.
Yeah.
So I think you just give yourself little goals, and it's a long race around the Isle of Man, and 6 laps of a big race, a senior or a superbike race, you just got to finish as well, and. You just don't know, but I'd love to be in that top 10 and see what can happen. And we've got a range of different bikes. We've got the R7, we've got the BMW, and it's just nice, enjoyable. The good thing is the pressure's off me. I can go and enjoy it.
Well, that's it. You've been there, you've done it. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. What's that R7 like to ride?
It's really, really good. The handling of it's fantastic. It's a brand new bike, and it's just really struggling with just top speed at the moment. So we're about 10 mile an hour down at the moment. So hopefully we'll get it going and see a bit more in the race. Try and rev it a bit more, and it's to keep putting on and off the dyno, doing a fueling mixtures and things like that. So. Yeah, it's just an ongoing progress.
Great. Well, I'll let you get ready and get out on the big bike. Cheers, Michael.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Look who we've found, Boothie, in the middle of. What's up? You all right?
Sorry, I think we're making too much noise for them.
Sorry. Boothie! We're not allowed to make too much noise. We've just been told off for making too much noise.
I think we just ruined someone's interview, but never mind. We're the stars of the show here, aren't we?
It's the Boothie and Pritch show.
It's great, isn't it?
Working on the radio. How's it going?
Yeah, good. I'm getting the swing of it now. The first day of live radio was a little bit little bit daunting because I've never done anything live before, but it's actually quite good because you can say things and they just disappear. When you put stuff on YouTube that makes you look like an idiot, people can replay it and send you it, but when it's on live radio, it's just gone, so it's actually all right. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's leave you to it because I think Chris wants to talk to you.
Thanks, mate. Ciao.
Bye. There's many a hedge bottom where you can sit and watch the TT. You can stand in the grandstand, you can go in the fan park, but I think I have found the greatest spot to watch the TT. Luke, let me hand you this. And I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Any moment now, the boys are going to be heading down here. Oh my God, this is insane. I don't know if they realise how close they are to this. I felt this all move then. And Hillier then was on a slow lap. Here's Sam West. I say a slow lap, he was coming in to stop. Got a couple here. Oh my God! There's the big DT. Well, John, he's no slower here than he was 10-15 years ago. So the beauty of this spot is you've got a curb, you've got half of the road between you, and then you've sat on a brick wall there. And then on this side of the road, you've got you and a hedge, and a wall and a curb. And literally between me and the riders is this flimsy piece of wood and about 3 feet. It's not right, this. Phil Crow? You can feel it! You can feel it! We'll have to bring Boovie up here. So I don't think Boovie will have ever experienced anything like this. Yes, he's ridden, but... Greg Neat. It's worse when you can't see him. I've never experienced anything like it. Like I said, this is the last qualifying session of the week. So let's see what the times are, and let's catch up with Boovie later on. Qualifying is done and dusted, and what a way to finish it. Michael Dunlop said, "Oi, beat that."
He threw a massive gauntlet down, 135.5 mile an hour, the fastest ever lap around the TT course. It's an unofficial lap record, I've got to say, because it's not set in race week, but it's still bloody fast.
So what are the chances of him swanning it up right now? He's the fastest man around the TT course, unofficially. He's going to be sat doing nothing right now. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and find what he's up to. After you, Boovie.
Thanks, mate. After you, Chris.
Got fans everywhere. As you can see, we're probably not going to get much out of him because he's busy beavering away. Michael, when you get a sec, just give us a sec. That's all we want out of you.
Is that my second over?
I saw you coming in pit lane. I saw you do what you did. At what point did you know you'd done what you'd done? And I know it's still practice, but you can't take that away from anyone. It's the fastest lap ever around here. You came up pit lane, you had your visor up, and your eyes were like that.
Yeah.
Did you know what you'd done or not?
No, it's still enough lap. We made a big change from during the week till tonight. We need to make more steps, just going to get quicker and quicker, so, you know, you have to get quicker with it.
You comfortable with it at that pace?
Yeah, good. Yeah, felt real good. Got to make changes again. There's bits where obviously now that I've upped my pace a little bit, there's bits where we can improve on. Steve's working hard and trying to see what's right, what's wrong. Feeling good.
Can you tell us about any of the bits that you're improving on? Is there something in particular you're working on?
I would like tell me what underwear is your cacks? Is your wife got on? You can't tell people that. You know what I mean? That's top secret stuff. But no, look, there's a base. You know, there's so much going on around here. Like there's so many different varieties of bumps, jumps, smooth, flat, up, down, and out. So yeah, we just like everyone, we just keep at it and see how we go. Yeah, good. Yeah, I feel good. It's been a while since I've been quick on the sort of bike. I think people thought I wasn't quick anymore. And to do sort of shows people that we've still got a bit of speed once the bike's right, and I still don't think the bike's right yet, so hopefully...
You're not resting on your laurels then?
No, listen, yeah, plenty of work to do. Got to get 600 ready for tomorrow, big bike ready for Sunday, pace is going to get hotter, boys are going to get quicker, so we just have to keep at it.
No rest for the wicked, mate, we'll let you
That's
go.
the man says.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, boys.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
So as you can see, he's beavering away, he's getting his 600 ready for tomorrow. The first race is tomorrow, and like you said, he's thrown that gauntlet down, and I'm not just saying this because he's here, but it's going to take a lot for everyone else to step up to that.
Yeah, that's...
Do you think people can?
It's going to take some beating, isn't it? But like Michael said, you know, the pace is hot, there's a lot of people going fast, there's a lot of fast riders out there, and that's like I say, it'll be a challenge, but I know there's plenty of lads that are up for that challenge.
It's qualifying done and dusted. All that's left now to do is go and race. Let's talk Supersport real quick. Michael's definitely the favourite for the Supersport. Potentially could go, what? Let's not say it too loud in front of him. 130 potentially.
Yeah.
As a lap record.
Not far off it.
He's looking good on it. Can anyone see past him for that Supersport win? First win of the week.
Dean Harrison's very fast on the Supersport bike, and he's on a
Brand new R6.
a new Yamaha now. Davey Todd's got a lot of pace on whatever he rides. I think you've got a lot of the new lads like Mike Brown, you know, Jamie Coward.
Yeah.
There's a lot of up and coming riders that are getting faster and faster and faster. And you know, let's face it, to win a super sport race, to win any race, you got to finish. So just getting to the end of a TT race is a big enough challenge in itself. So
yeah. We'll see, eh?
yeah, tomorrow, Super Sport, Race 1, TT 2023. Let's do it.
Hit that like button, hit that. Subscribe, hit that.
Subscribe button.
And make sure for all the latest news, features and views, head over to iomttracers.com, as well as all our socials at TT Racers Official. The racing begins tomorrow.
I thought you was telling them to hit that.
Tap that if you want.
Please do. See you later.
Bye.